In this part of our journey through Rome, we're exploring 3 places connected by a powerful theme: angels, gods, and remembrance. After we left St. Peter's Basilica, we stepped back into St. Peter's Square. There's the Vatican. We are going down there to Castel Sant'Angelo. It's about a 8-minute walk from the Vatican. The Castel, as they call it, was originally Emperor Hadrian's mausoleum, and later it became a papal fortress.
In 590 AD, Rome was experiencing a devastating plague. Thousands of people were dying each day. Pope Gregory led a barefoot procession through the streets, praying for mercy. As they reached this fortress, he saw a vision: the Archangel Michael standing on top, lowering his flaming sword. Moments later, the plague began to subside. The people took it as a divine sign, and from that day forward, this became known as the Castle of the Holy Angel. One thing I find really interesting is that there's a passageway from the Castle to the Vatican near the papal apartments.
Yes, that passageway was commissioned in 1277 by Pope Nicholas III.
And it was used in 1527 during the sack of Rome, when Pope Clement VII sought safety there.
He actually stayed inside the fortress for several months.
As Rome became more stable and modern security developed, the passageway slowly fell out of use as an escape route.
Today, you can sometimes tour this historic route called the Passetto di Borgo.
And just in front of the castle is another incredible piece of history: this bridge. This is Ponte Sant'Angelo. It was built in 134 AD by Emperor Hadrian to connect the city to his mausoleum.
Some of you might recognize the bridge and the castle from the movie Red Notice. When we were on the plane to Venice, I was watching the movie on my phone, and as I saw the scene unfold, I turned to everyone to tell them, and they were all sleeping, so I was a little disappointed I couldn't share that.
I certainly heard about it after, though. One thing I find this bridge is just so beautiful, especially with all of the angels lined up along both sides. Each one holds a different symbol connected to the Passion of Christ. It might be the cross or the nails or the crown of thorns. These were added in the 1600s, and they really transformed the bridge from something practical into something very symbolic.
These angels aren't just decoration. They set the tone for the journey across this bridge.
So we're walking down the street and there's like, all of a sudden there's a church, and then we're turning and it's like, oh my gosh, we're coming up to the Pantheon. So Doug, show them what we're seeing.
We're going to show you. Slowly turning, and there it is.
Woohoo!
Right in front of us. Beautiful, big building. Huge. Side street. Fountain out front. Restaurants.
Aí ela tinha esse negócio do.
Okay, the Pantheon we see today was rebuilt around 120 AD by Emperor Hadrian. It was the same emperor who built
Sant'Angelo.
the castle,
Yeah.
Sant'Angelo. And he dedicated it to all gods, which is exactly what the word Pantheon means in Greek. Pan meaning all, and theos meaning gods.
Gods. So all faiths, really. The Pantheon isn't just an ancient monument, it's a living part of Rome. People have gathered here for centuries to worship, to celebrate, and to marvel at what humans are capable of creating.
And it's phenomenal. Come and have a look for yourself, too.
Yeah, we'll show you a bit of it, but like I say, unless you actually see it, you wouldn't fathom the size and the genius that went into it. And we're going to show you around the Pantheon. Look at the dome. It's still the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world.
And it's perfectly proportional. So the height from the floor to the top of the dome is exactly the same diameter as across. So the Romans were truly ingenious with their architecture, weren't they?
What's really incredible is how they engineered it. The concrete actually gets lighter as it rises. They used heavier materials like, I'm going to say basalt, near the base, and volcanic rock called pumice near the top. That's part of why this dome has stood for nearly 2,000 years.
Yeah.
So I'm standing directly underneath it. Well, not directly because they have it roped off here, but as close as I can get to being directly under the dome. And I'm just going to show you where it is. There it is. And in the day, that was the only lighting in this building. They do have accent lighting around the right there. They do have accent lighting around there, but that's really the only source of light, and of course the open doors there.
Today, the Pantheon is still an active church where Mass is celebrated, and at the same time, it's one of the most visited landmarks in Rome. The Pantheon began as a temple to all gods, open to many beliefs.
But history hasn't always been that inclusive.
For centuries in Rome, non-Catholics were not permitted to burial inside consecrated Catholic ground.
So we made our way to a quieter place, a place of remembrance.
This is the non-Catholic cemetery in Rome. It's still an active cemetery today, and we were asked to be discreet with the pictures we were taking, to remain respectful.
As we walked through, we noticed tombstones belonging to people from many different parts of the world.
We also came across the grave of the English poet John Keats, who died at just 25 years old. He wrote Ode to a Nightingale and Ode on a Grecian Urn, poems that reflected on beauty and mortality.
Percy Bysshe Shelley is buried here as well. He's best known for the poems like Ozymandias, which reflects the rise and fall of empires, a fitting theme here in Rome. He also wrote Adonais, an elegy mourning John Keats. Today, the two poets rest not far from each other.
Here, remembrance feels deeply personal. This cemetery also has something very unexpected here.
Yes, the ancient pyramid of Cestius. It was built around 12 BC as a tomb for Gaius Cestius, during a time when Rome was fascinated with Egyptian culture. In just a few hours, we've walked with angels,
stood beneath a temple to ancient gods,
and ended up in a place of remembrance.
Rome truly is a city layered with faith, power, and memory.
If this is one of your first videos with us, we invite you to check out our other Rome videos and continue the journey.
Next, we're heading to Venice.
Woohoo!
This is Traveling Adventures with the Steels, where the road leads us.